Hello, hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? We're gonna have a blast of a show tonight. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. We are live. Today we're gonna do an interesting show. We're gonna be doing an interesting show today. Waiting for everyone to come in. You know how we do here. Give it a couple minutes. Hey, Avion, welcome as you come in. Hit that like button. We're going to do a fascinating conversation today. Fascinating conversation. As you know, Face Crook kicked me off of Face Crook. So I don't have access to the Crook book anymore. All right. I'm here. When you come in and leave a message. Come in and leave a comment. I am here. We're going to have some fun today. Okay, so this month's group training and group training for 2025 will be decoding movies. I'm going to give the movie, and everyone has to study that movie. And group training going forward will be decoding movies and what they're saying in these movies. So I'm going to create a thumbnail about that. So you got to watch the movie. You got to study the movie. You got to take notes. And then group training, because we're going to use the movies to prepare us. Prepare ourselves to survive 2025 to 2030. Okay. We're waiting for the rest of the people to come in. And of course, they're probably not giving the people the notifications, which is what they do, right? Because this is going to be a banger. It's going to wake people up. We're hitting people with pots on their heads today. We're hitting people over their heads with boulders and frying pans today. Just the zombies. Just the zombies. You guys are awake. Boulders and frying pans. Bang, bang, bang. Waking them up. Thor's hammer. Everything. Nobody's sleeping. We will leave no zombie behind. 2025 to 2029. No zombie will be left behind. That's it, Ali. Everybody's getting a frying pan to the side of the Everybody's getting a frying pan on the side of their head. Come on. 2025. Okay? Everybody's getting a frying pan to the side of the head because we are in the window. Woo! Listen, I love my audience. Woo! All right, we're about to get started. Let's do roll call. And we gonna rock this one. You rock my world, you know you did. We're gonna listen today. We're laying down the law today. We're laying down the law today. Okay. Avion, Andrea, Jessica, K-Wright, Zuri, Ali. Okay. And the rest of them, they don't want to leave a comment, but because they're scared of the topic. But you know how we go there. We don't even play. All right. Let's get started. Because we're going to be banging some heads today. We're taking no prisoners. Okay? If you know you're mind controlled, if you know you're under mind control, this may not be for you. All right? If you know you're programmed and mind controlled, this may not be for you. All right? Hold on. We're going to get started. Okay. Just need to make sure I can fit on the screen here. I can always make the screen bigger. Okay. All right. Let's present, share screen, because we got a lot of work to cover. All right, let's hide me, because we don't need to see me, and let's hide this. Okay. Yeah, that's what the culling is, the wheat and the tears. I already spoke about that last, see my 2 psychic videos, where, the 2025 to 2030 agenda, that's the wheat and the tears. That's the whole thing. And, when you get cut, you shed tears, even though they spelled it differently. It's witchcraft, right? All right. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. And I'm going to stop. 1 second. All right. We're about to get started. So today, this is in relationship to where they're taking us. Today, we're going to talk about the Unholy Trinity and the Unholy Quaternity. Everybody knows about the ancient Trinity. The ancient Trinity is older than Christianity. But most people don't know that there is a secret Quaternity where there is 4 heads to the godhead. And it's something that's a little known or less spoken about. And we're going to look at this Unholy Trinity and how this Unholy Trinity is going to be laying the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. Because people have been duped into thinking that the beast is technology. No, the mark is technology. But what they'll be putting in you is a beast. Is anyone on planet Earth today? I said, is anyone on planet Earth today? Let me know you're awake. Because otherwise I'm going to grab the sizzling hot frying pan. I'm going to have to pull out the frying pan and stop buying on the side. Okay, everyone's awake. In my meditations, I said, listen, I need to understand the secrets of 2025 to 2030. And that's where I was given the vision that they're setting up. Listen carefully. They're setting up their unholy trinity. And there are 33 vertebrae in the spine. And they believe when you ascend the 33, you can reach what they call nirvana by activating the seething energies of the serpent. But as we know, as I've taught you, there are 3 languages spoken on the earth, and this is why we don't understand each other. There is a language of the regular people that they gave to us. We don't speak the language of those in the middle who are in the secret societies. When the secret societies speak, when those who are initiated speak, what they're saying and what we hear is 2 different things. And 99% of your religious leaders, they don't speak plainly. For example, the Apostle Peter, and I don't believe any of these people ever existed, but whatever, we're going to use this as an analogy. The Apostle Peter went to Jesus and said, "Hey Jesus, why do you speak in parables?" Because he said the kingdom of heaven was not given unto them. The secrets of the kingdom of heaven was not given unto them. Okay? Why did Jesus have 3 layers of friends? He had 12 apostles, but John was his closest, who he told everything. That tells you there are 3 languages on earth. There's a language that the commoners speak. That's why I'd say to the commoners keep voting. And they said, but the politicians keep telling us they're going to fix everything. And then when we've put them in office, they do something else. I said, that's because what the politicians are saying, you interpret their language according to how you think. I said that when the politicians speak, because most of them are initiated, they speak in a language in the middle. The politicians, your religious leaders, most of them speak in a language that is for the initiates. You don't speak that language. They call you uninitiated and profane. Then there is a language of the archons. That is those who set the policies. They're not humans. They're at the top. And they have their own language. So this is why the archons, the intermediary, which is the politicians, which is the media, which is government, which is military, which is the initiated, and then the rest of us, the 3 of us speak 3 different languages. So what they told us, the regular people, the zombies, those at the top told the religious leaders in the middle to tell us that there is a Trinity. They told the religious leaders that the exoteric, exo meaning external, exoteric equals external, okay? Hello, Chikere. Exoteric. So they told the initiated in the middle to tell us, the zombies, there's a Trinity. They told us that the Trinity is 2 men and a baby. And I'm still trying to figure out how could 2 men give birth to a baby, but that's what they told us. They told us the Trinity is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That is what the archons at the top told their middlemen in the middle, the religious leaders, to tell us the structure of God is 2 men and a baby. But I will show you today how the archons at the top structure their Trinity. And their Trinity is going to make sense as to why the planet is the way it is. And why the planet is under a covenant of shedding blood. and killing flesh. In order to understand the Trinity of the archons, you must understand that you're dealing with a chimera. The first Trinity I spoke to you about, the first godhead of the Trinity at the top, is the vampire. That is God the Father at the top of the unholy Trinity. Is anyone on earth today? God the Father is a vampire. You see, they didn't tell you that. They kept that secret for themselves. But now that you're beginning to understand that the unholy Trinity is a vampire at the top, look at the state of the planet. Look at the systems of the planet. Look at the inequities of the planet. Is it beginning to make sense why the unholy Trinity, where God the Father would be a vampire? Look at your education system. Look at your financial system. Look at your banking system. Look at your criminal justice system. Is it beginning to make sense why God the Father would be a vampire? I'm waiting for your comments. God the Son of the unholy Trinity is a werewolf. Renetta, what? I said, I'm telling you. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you guys what they truly believe. Now, when you think in terms of eat my flesh and drink my blood, is it beginning to make sense why their God the Father is a vampire and the Holy Son is a werewolf? Now, in order for the vampire and in order for the werewolf to move within realms, it requires that they're able to manipulate the electromagnetic grid. Whoa! Vampires can come in and out of this realm. So do werewolves. So how can a werewolf and how can a vampire move in and out of realms? They must have access and domination of the electromagnetic spectrum. And what did we learn? Who did we learn controlled the electromagnetic spectrum? The great architect, the spider. So the Trinity of the rulers of the earth is God the Father a vampire, God the Son a werewolf, and God the Spirit a spider. Why is the spider considered the Holy Spirit? Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you. Do you see the giant bug on your screen? Do you see the giant spider on your screen? Look at the spider in blue. That's the electromagnetic field. Do you see the giant spider on your screen? That's your spider. God the Father, the vampire. God the Son, the werewolf. God, the Holy Spirit, the spider. Is it beginning to make sense why the human race is a mess? Jordan Maxwell tried to tell you it's not a zodiac, people. It's a zodiac that controls you. Is it beginning to make sense? The beginning of the unholy Trinity. Let's continue. So let's get to the Godhead one. I'm going to have to zoom this out. Bear with me here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Thank you for being patient. Okay. You ready? In your Bible, because I don't follow the Bible, but I'm not going to bang anyone on the heads who do. I believe there's wisdom everywhere. My job is to seek wisdom so I can live and I can ascend out of here. Now watch this. Godhead one is the vampire. Listen carefully. Joel, that's where I'm going with this. They did not just bring a Nosferatu, who's a vampire. They also brought out, by the way, let me show you a picture of Nosferatu's teeth. Let me show you a picture of Nosferatu, his teeth. I got to get a good picture of Nosferatu. Hold on. Okay, right here. Look at his teeth, y'all. I want you to pay attention to his teeth. I'm not making fun of people's teeth, but you got to look at Nosferatu's teeth. Do you see his teeth? You see his teeth? I mean, if you see Nosferatu's teeth, I'll make it a little bit bigger because they turned this blue. You see it? Thank you, Andrea. Anybody else? It's important that you look at his teeth because I'm going to show you something. Looks like a naked mole rat. Keep going. That's old Nosferatu for you. All right. Why is his teeth important? Look at his teeth. Look at his eyes. Right? Okay. Now watch this. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Jagged. Yeah. Now watch this. Proverbs 30:14 tells you there's a generation, meaning there is a group of people, so-called people. Okay? There's a group of people whose teeth are swords. Did you just see Nosferatu's grill? And their jaw teeth as knives. And who do they target? They target the poor of the earth and the needy, which means that the vampires are rich. Did anyone catch that? Did anyone catch? If this generation, whose teeth are swords and their jaw are knives, target the poor, then what social class do vampires belong in? Come on. If they're telling you that the ones who have jagged teeth and they're vampires, and say they target the poor to destroy them off the earth, they target the needy, then what class? Thank you, Avion. Thank you, Zuri. They're talking about the rich. The vampires are rich. It's right there. That's what it says. Okay, let's get to the second one. Psalms. This is King David, who never existed. My soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire. How do you kill a vampire, people? Does anyone know The first act, there's two acts in killing a vampire. One, you drive a stake through them, and then two, you light them on fire, right? So here, the psalmist says, I lie among them that are set on fire. What? He said, even the sons of men. He said, their teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue are sharp swords. Okay? The ungodly godhead at the top is a vampire. Now, I've covered multiple occasions that about the vampire and showed where they researched and said the transformation of a human to a vampire is what they call the first transhumanist. Bram Stoker, Dracul, was the first transhumanist. Did anyone catch what I just said? Transhumanism is vampire theology. Did anyone catch that? Sunlight and Silver, well done. Well done. Does everyone remember that class where I showed you the research where they said the first transhumanist was Dracul, where he went from being a human to transforming into something that was hypersensitive and had more power. And when Dracul became the fully vampired, he was now post-human. Okay. As humans underwent the changes, meaning they were being transformed, the transformation process was called transhumanism. Once the change was complete, meaning that they're no longer human, their DNA has been altered. Sorry, I'm not yelling. Once the human is done with the process, meaning the genetic changes, they have a new classification. They are fully vampired, and now they're called post-human. The research for transhumanism stems back from Dracul, the first transhumanist, right? According to the transhumanism doctrine, the post-human, meaning you underwent the process of being changed, of being altered, and now you're post-human. The human goes through a resurrection. When they resurrect as a full-blown vampire, they are now part of the first part of the Godhead, the unholy Godhead. Did everyone catch that? I'm waiting for your comments. If you need me to repeat it, I'll repeat it. That's okay. Right? So transhumanism is where transhumanism is not the end, people. Transhumanism is when your genetics is being altered. It is like you're dying, okay? Like Jesus's death, but then comes the resurrection. You know, like the Bluetooth packets from the people who quack, 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 still giving off a signal. Yeah, like that. They are in the grave for 3 days. They are undergoing, they're still undergoing the transhumanist doctrine. It's not done because it doesn't stop as transhumanism. You must resurrect to a full-blown vampire in order to be a part of the Godhead. Godhead number 1 is the vampire under the first resurrection. According to the transhumanist doctrine, to become a post-human vampire, this is the doctrine, it requires technology. Do you know that in Bram Stoker's Dracula, in order for the human to become a full-blown Dracul, vampire, post-human, it could not have been done without technology. Do you know that? That's what their research showed. Meaning, technology is the intermediary between the human and the ungodly, unholy vampire godhead. Bram Stoker's Dracula was the first iteration, the first change into a technological vampire. Yes, you guys are coming with the comments. I want you guys to think and post your comments. I want you guys to post your comments. Okay? Because I love to read your guys' comments. Okay? Let me say that again. Bram Stoker's Dracula from the 1900s, I think it's the 1900s. I did this research such a long time ago. The 1900s. Yeah, it was the 1900s at the advent of television. Bram Stoker's Dracula, they said the major component for the transhumanism to become a vampire required technology. It was the first technological leap in human history. You guys caught that? Now watch this. Oh, I'm about to upset some white people, but don't worry, I'm gonna bang on black people too. It's coming. Oh, I'm gonna make some enemies of white people, but stay with my, what do you call this? My teaching, because I'm going to show black people what they did to us, but now I'm gonna show white people what they did to them. Ozzy Osbourne and those of that musical genre, their job was to initiate whites. I'm going to white people, stick with me, because I'm going to show you how they initiated black people. Because no longer, listen carefully, don't be offended. This is knowledge. Knowledge can be offensive sometimes, but I'm going to show you how they initiated black people. Does everyone remember when Ozzy Osbourne ate the bat? Does everyone remember when Ozzy Osbourne ate the bat? It was an initiation for Caucasians into the Unholy Trinity, into using, watch this, heavy metal. Did you guys catch that? Using music they called heavy metal. Wait, hold on. How the hell is the music called heavy metal, and what they're spraying on us is called heavy metal? Did anybody catch that? White people, stick with me, because I know some of you are going to be like, oh my God, she's racist. I'm going to show you how they initiated black people in a second. Us, the profane, who did not go to the secret lodges, They were initiating all of us for many years. Did everyone catch that? Whites were being initiated in one direction, blacks were being initiated in another direction. The direction they used to initiate whites through music was heavy metal. I said, ain't it funny? Heavy metal. Now watch this. Heavy metal music while they're spraying heavy metal on our heads. Did you guys catch that? Heavy metal in the Quaternity. They put heavy metal in the Quaternity. They heavy metal the air, and they heavy metal the food, and they heavy metal the music. And what did Ozzy Osbourne bite off? Ozzy Osbourne bit off the head of a bat. Renetta, what the hell does that have to do with a vampire and a godhead? The symbol, when a human becomes a part of the godhead, climbs up 33, oh my God, I can't even think of the word right now. What do you call it on the spine? Vertebrae, thank you. The 33rd vertebrae on the spine. When they get to 33 on the spine, the Kundalini is activated. But people think Kundalini is just, oh, you become serpent. The symbol for the vampire has always been what animal? What animal creature have they always associated the vampire with? Take a guess. The bat. Do you guys catch what Ozzy Osbourne was doing? Look at how far back Ozzy Osbourne was telling you. Okay, now watch this. The symbol, what was the symbol? What was the symbol for this in 2019? Where did they say this came from? Where did they say? What animal did they say this came from? What animal? The bat. Do you catch what happened there? The bat was a code for vampire. The godhead. 2019, they told you. What does the word corona mean? It means crown. The Latin word means crown. So if you're crowning something, what did they crown? They crowned the bat. What is the bat known as? What creature of the night the bat is known as? The vampire. The godhead number one is the vampire. Did you catch that? And they used heavy metals to do it. You guys catch that? Do you need me to explain again, or did you catch it? They were using heavy metal music to initiate whites into the vampire godhead. Did you catch that? Okay. Is it beginning to make sense why they changed the music? Do you know that music alters the waters, the fluids in your body. And now if your body is riddled with not just music, but heavy metals, they can begin to program you. So the bat and vampire did not start in 2019. They started to crown the vampire as king using heavy metal music. God the Vampire, the first part of the Unholy Trinity. Now, everyone, let me know if you got that one. Or let me know if you're ready. Occult, no problem. Let me know if you're ready to move on. Did you catch that? Or if you need me to explain that again, I can explain it. Benjamin got it. K. Wright got it. Zuri got it. I'm not seeing nobody shocked. Am I the only person that's shocked when I saw this Godhead? Okay, don't forget, the vampire was crowned at the top. You guys are missing what I'm trying to show you. Connor just said it. Connor just said it. Connor just said it. Connor just showed you the intermediary. The intermediary was this. Do you see it up here? The top was already crowned. God the Father at the top of the pyramid is already a vampire. They needed to enthrone the vampire in you. Did you catch that? They needed to put the corona, the Latin word for crown, in you. Did you? Aha! Did you catch that? The crown is already at the top. You get that? The crown is already at the top, but the crown was not in you. Okay, let's get to, that's the Godhead, the head, God the Father of the Unholy Trinity. Now let's get to his son. God the Spider. Sorry. God the Spider. Let me not get to the Son yet, because the Son is the one I never dealt with. We're going to go to God the Spirit. So let me backtrack. I've never broken down God the Son, but I'm going to tap into God the Spirit. God the Spirit in the Unholy Trinity that is running the zoo called Earth is known as the spider. Renella, I need you to qualify and quantify how the spider could be the Holy Spirit. Let's use your Bible. Proverbs 30:28. Lilith is her name. Okay. Now listen carefully. The spider skillfully grasps with its hands, and it is in king's palaces. Wait, what? Where does the spider live? Does the spider live with the poor people? I told you, we're not speaking the language of poor people today. We're speaking the language of the archons at the top. So if you come in here saying that's not the interpretation, no, that's because you're speaking the language of poor people. We're not speaking the language of poor people. We're speaking the language of the rulers of the earth. Okay? The spider lives. Come on. Avion, the king's palace. Andrea, the king's palace. Does the spider live with poor people? Nope. Does the spider live among the working class? Nope. We're speaking, this, okay, guys, I know people are going to say, but I'm poor and I got a spider in my house. We're not speaking the language of regular people. Are you understanding what I'm trying to show you? But I look on my roof and there's spider webs on my roof. We are not speaking the language of regular people. We are speaking the language of the rulers, of the archons. Where does Proverbs say the spider lives? The spider lives with the rulers, the kings. Yes, K. Wright. The spider, let me show you. You don't believe me? Oh. 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 Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. Okay? This is the spider. This is the palace of the Funban Palace in Cameroon. Thank you, K. Wright. I think he knows something. You couldn't pay me to go in that building. I think he knows something. Don't you find it funny? The spider looks like a UFO landing on a serpent. When you watch Stargate SG, when you watch Stargate SG-1, they come in contact with these religious zealots called the Ori. You see how that serpent, that double-headed serpent is shaped? The Ori had a powerful necklace, and that's what it was shaped like. Don't you find it funny? The spider looked like a UFO flying a snake. Benjamin, that is a spider. That's the Funban Palace in God. These Africans know something. These Africans know something. Okay, anyway, let's continue. The Africans are the keepers of the dark mysteries. Let me continue. All right, let's get to Isaiah 59. So we're dealing with God, the Spirit. Remember, the spider is not God's spirit. Really? Really? You sure about that? What is the spirit if not electromagnetism? This is an aerial view of the Funban Palace. Hold on. Oh. 1 second. This is an aerial view. Hey, why is it not? They're hiding it. Hold on. Oh, they're hiding it. Oh my God. They just totally hid it. Wow. They just totally hid it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this one. The Funban Palace. Wow, they're really hiding this thing. Okay, hold on. All right, let's do this one. This is an aerial view of the spider riding the serpent. Don't you see a UFO? I tell you, the Africans have been given the dark mysteries on the earth. Anyway, they are the keepers of the dark mysteries. Okay? All right, the spider riding a serpent. You know some shit? Let's continue. For those of you who think the Africans dropped off a mango tree. Let me continue. Isaiah 59:5. No? Listen to what it says. They hatch cockatrices' eggs, the eggs of the serpent. Meaning the evil ones, they go and they crack the eggs of the cockatrice. The evil ones weave the spider's web. come, brother. You see, I'm trying to, brother, you blast them with the truth. I'm trying to show them that the Spirit of God is electromagnetism. That's why the Funban Palace, the spider's legs look like, hold on. Thank you, brother. That's why the spider's legs look like electrical current. You see it? That's why the spider's legs looks like electrical current. You see it? Let me get you a different picture. Hold on. This is an even better picture so you can see the spider's legs looking like arcs of electricity. Okay? Look at the spider's legs. You see the arcs of electricity? You see it? 8th planet, Hadid. Thank you. Hey! Be existed. Does the web block our spirits? Keep going. Yes. The spiders in the movie The Mist were electrified. Yes. And this is why this entire year we will be, for our group training, it's only decoding movies. Because we got to know what they're planning. Do you see how the spider's legs look like electrical current? And how the spider looks like he's coming on a UFO flying on 2 snakes? Why? What are the people? What do the Cameroonian Bamoun people know? What are they telling you? What are they telling you? They're telling you God's spirit is electromagnetism. And when you bring it into the physical realm, look at this. When you bring it into the physical realm, okay? Hold on. When you bring God's spirit into the physical realm, you see what it looks like? Hey, these useless people. Hold on. Oh, Lord, here we go. More foolishness. Okay? When you bring God's spirit into the physical realm, you end up with a big ass spider. Is it beginning to make sense? Is it beginning to make sense? The internet, how the internet is a fraction. They physicalized the spirit of the creator and put it into tech, hardware. God, the spirit, is a spider. That's what they're saying in the Unholy Trinity. You're following? I don't use the word God. I use the word creator, because if I say God, then people are going to fight over whose God is God, and I don't have time for any of that argument. I don't have time for religious argument. Our job is to live, survive, and thrive, and run from these goddamn creatures. You hear me? The field, the web, be exist. You can use God's spirit, the spider, to traverse the universe, but it can also be used to trap you. Yes, there is a chapter in the Quran called the spider. Yes. Okay. And I've been trying to decode it, but I'm not getting anything. So thank you. Hadith said it means our DNA. Okay. Now look at this. Now look at the legs of the spider. And you see the hair on the spider's legs? Electrical. That's called static electricity. Okay. God in the Unholy Trinity, the Spirit of God in the Unholy Trinity, where you take the Creator and you physicalize the Spirit of God, to them it is a spider. That is the second part of the Unholy Trinity. Okay? Now watch this. They said the evil ones weave a spider's web. Hold on. Don't we live today in a spider's web? How do you communicate over the internet? You communicate over the internet using a spider's web. When I went to do this research, how did I get the information? I got the information using a spider's web. When I want to call you, how do I call you? I use a spider's web. Are you beginning to see how they took the grandness of the electromagnetic spectrum and trapped it in hardware? And how we use today, the Bible says they weave the spider's web. Now watch this. It doesn't stop there. It says they go and they eat the eggs. He who eats those eggs die. And the eggs that are crushed, a viper comes out. You just saw that the spider controls the serpent, because the spider is the spirit. The spider could be everywhere. And that's why the spider controls the serpent. It is higher ranking in the unholy Trinity. Then we get to the book of Job. It says, the confidence of the wicked is fragile. It says that the security, don't we live under a national security state? What are all these satellites? These are spiders' webs. It tells you that they build security. The national security system is built and designed after a spider. Why? Because the spider is the spirit. It can see everything, hear everything, and be everywhere at the same time. It tells you that the security system of the wicked is a spider's web. Now, what did we learn about the ungodly, unholy Godhead, the spirit of the unholy Godhead? We learned that the spider is the great architect of the universe. The spider in and of itself is not evil. The spider has a place in the cosmos. But when they tap and trap its powers, they tap into and trap the powers to jam up the zombies, to stagnate us so we don't grow. The spider in and of itself is not evil. But when the wicked interact with the spider and its web, it uses the web to trap us. What do we learn about the spider? The spider is the electromagnetic web surrounding planets, building planets, creating sun. It's all energy. The Egyptians told you, the Babylonians told you, Tesla told you, the real Tesla. It's all energy. What kind of energy? Electromagnetism is the great spider. So when you climb up and the Kundalini activates, there is no electromagnetism in the body. The body is not just electric, it's magnetic as well. The body is not just electric, the body is magnetic as well. So when they go up the 33 degrees, when they go up the spine, the 33rd vertebrae, and they're about to activate the serpent so that you can become transhuman to posthuman, it requires the electromagnetism of the spider. No, the spider is greater than plasma. The spider, great question, it's greater than plasma because there is no traversing the universe and there is no traversing inside of the body. Remember, I'm showing you. This is all what's going on inside the body. Okay, now, the ancients went in the ancient war. They went, just like they're doing on Earth today, They tapped into that great spider and pulled that spider in with the ancient CERN that was on Mars. They brought that spider in by playing around with the building blocks of the universe and brought that spider into the physical realm. That spider then destroyed and took over Mars. They brought that spider to Earth. I'll leave that there. Where you find technology, you will find the spider. Now, what are some of the properties of this spider? We went over these things. One of the properties of the spider, because you're dealing with electromagnetism. Remember, they are innate people. The whole purpose of this live stream is to educate you that they are initiating us. They're like, we don't give a damn if none of you hoes are Freemasons. We don't give a damn if none of you hoes are Luciferians. We are initiating all of you. Is everyone understanding why I'm doing this live stream? I'm not doing this live stream because I like to hear myself talk. I am doing this stream. Hold on. I'm doing this stream to educate you that all the human race is being initiated into this Godhead, whether we like it or not. They're saying, we don't care if you don't like Freemasonry. You're going up 33 degrees and you got to choose one. I'm like, fuck this shit. I ain't choosing none. Okay? Excuse my language, but I have to go there. They say, we don't give a damn if you're not Luciferians. You don't believe me? Why did they satanize the music? Think about it, people. Why did all of a sudden, ever since 1990, the music has become satanic? Because they have been initiating the public into one of the three: vampire, spider, and we're going to get to the foot soldiers, the werewolf. Okay, the spider can be in more than one places at a time. Most of the Godhead, most of the powers lack the ability to be in more than one place at once. Why? Because you're dealing with electromagnetism. Electromagnetism can cause you to go in and out of realm, up realms, down realms, jump to other planets, fly to other parts of the country, fly to other parts of the world, and your body is here. You following? The spider holds the entire grid in her hands. That is your electrical grid, and that is your electromagnetic grid. Okay? The god of Freemasonry, above 33 degrees, is a spider called Jabulon, or Yah, or Jah Baal On. That is the second level of the Godhead. Now we're going to play. Okay, hold on. The symbol of the spider are webs. Okay, now we're going to go to show you how they're setting up the Godhead in the people. People, they're installing the Godhead in people, meaning there's supposed to be a death. But we know when it comes to the triune life of a God, the God is born, the God must die, and what's the third one? You're born, you die, and what's the third? What did Jesus do after he died? Thank you. Thank you, K. Wright. Hold on. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Benjamin. Jesus resurrected. Whoa. You guys missed that. So if the quack, quack, quack took out the humans, but the Bluetooth packet is still sending data, And we know, oh, you people didn't catch me. Oh, you didn't catch what I'm trying to tell you. So those who took the quack, quack, quack is resting for 3 days. Did you hear what I said? Those who took the quackerations, those who've been quackified, are they, and then they went into the grave, are they resting for 3 days? Because remember, when you're dealing with the Godhead must resurrect from the dead. Oh, you didn't catch it. Oh, yes. Remember, in order to be a part of the Godhead, you must start off as a human. The transhumanism process is where you die. The post-humanism process is where you're resurrected from the dead, a full-blown part of the Godhead. Yes, K. Wright. That is the spider that speaks to the Vatican. Absolutely. So those who've been quackified and went into the grave, are they resting for 3 days? Watch this. The spider controls the internet. We already spoke about that. The spider is the one who's censoring information. The spider controls the largest spider web on earth. Now watch this, watch this, watch this. But that's all outside. Renetta, what does that have to do with the Godhead? When they quackificated, I need your attention. When they quackificated the humans, and the humans underwent the quackificery, what did they start to pull out of the body of those who were quackificated? It's on the screen. I highlighted it on the screen. What did they start pulling out? I'm not looking at it. Woo! They started to pull out cobwebs out of the quackificated. Does everyone remember? They started pulling out cobwebs. Hold on, let me show you. Hold on. Distinctive cobwebs caused by the quackification. Let me show you. The color of the cobwebs was white and brown, just like a spider, while normal ones are dark red to black. Did you catch that? What they were pulling out of the quackificated was white and brown, while normal are red to black. What they were pulling out of the quackificated looked like strings. They had shapes of a few inches to several feet, while normal this is irregular, flat, and clump-like. The quackifications were rubbery and firm, while normal ones are soft. The location was in the veins and arteries, while traditional are found in veins. Godhead number 2 was installed in the zombies. Let's continue. Now we're going to play a little game. I want everyone to look at this word, and I want everyone to start typing all the words you could possibly come up, 3 or 4 letter words that can be made out of this word. Very important. We're playing a little game. Now you're going to look at the word. This is the word. And I want you to come up with 3 or 4 letter words that can be made out of this word. Okay. Hadith said God. K right. Oh, sorry. Avion said dog, God. K right. Dog, God, dog, do. Okay. God, ego. Good. Keep going. Ego. Wonderful. Okay. All right. Let's see your answers. So we got, Renata, what the hell does Doge have to do with the Unholy Trinity? That's okay. Follow me here for a second. So one of the words we come up with is a dog. Dogs are man's best friend. So they say. The second part is the ego. This is the part of the human psyche that could be used to propel someone to do great things or completely destroy everything, right? The third part is God. That's interesting. Dog spelled backwards is God. That's really interesting. That speaks for itself. The word itself is Doge. That's funny. Doge is a meme coin of a dog. Oh, you guys didn't catch that. Ode. Mm-hmm. Do. Okay, let me say that again. Doge is a meme coin of a dog. I'm going to say that one again because I need you guys to think. I need you guys to hear me with your ears. Doge is the meme coin that is represented by a dog. Let me know if you heard me or if you heard me. Okay, Dad's Duchess. Okay, can participate. Sorry, Dad, I just saw this. And of course, you know, they you know how they are. They censor me left, right, and center. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you guys catch what I said? The image on the meme coin for Doge is a dog. Okay. Now, Doge also means Department of Government Efficiency. Geode. Like a stone. Like geodes. Okay. Doge, which is a dog. Let me say that again. We're getting to this one. Doge, which is a dog. I'm going to say that one again. Doge, which is a dog, is the newest thing in government. Really? What does Doge, as it relates to government, mean? Allegedly, it means Department of Government Efficiency, right? And then there's ode, and then there is do. So let's skip ode and do, and let's focus on Doge. Let's focus on God because we're talking about a Trinity. Doge. Thank you, Connor. Oh, thank you, Connor. He said it's also, not me, Connor, also said it's also a term for a ruler of Venice. Now that is interesting because Venice is where the oldest, next to the Swiss, bankers are. They call them in Venice the nobilita nera, or the black nobility. So their title for a ruler is Doge. This is getting really interesting. So let's continue with Doge, right? Here we go. The third part of the Unholy Trinity is the Son. Oops. The werewolf. Let me remove this. The werewolf. Because remember, the Unholy Trinity eats flesh and drinks blood. Is it beginning to make sense? And Dogecoin is 33. Okay. What did I say? 33 vertebrae. And then when you get up to the 33rd degree, the serpent uses the spider to activate what? The werewolf. The serpent uses the spider to activate what? Right? So the Unholy Trinity eats flesh and drinks blood. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to the book of Acts. In the book of Acts, 20:29 said, I know this. After my departure, savage wolves will come in among you, not sparing the flock. Oh, Renetta, that's figurative. Really? Really? Matthew 10:16 said, behold, Jesus said, I send you forth as sheep, but you'll be surrounded by wolves. Be, watch this, wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Did you catch that? Luke 10:3 says, go your way. Behold, I send you out as lambs among wolves. What? As you can see, I'm not making this up. I'm merely showing you there's a Trinity there. I'm merely showing you there's a Trinity that they're trying to install. I'm merely showing you there's a Trinity that the serpents are trying to install. Ezekiel 22:27 said, her princes, that is the rulers, in the midst thereof are like wolves, ravening the prey. You don't believe me that they eat flesh and drink blood? To shed blood and destroy souls to get money. You don't believe me there's a wolf? The hounds of Hades. You don't believe me there's an unholy trinity and one of it is a werewolf? Now remember, the Dogecoin is a dog, and they're setting up Doge in the government. Oh, you didn't catch that? Oh, I'm going to say that one again because you people need to speak the language of the rulers. You guys didn't catch that? Let me read that again. So there's a king, right? Okay, right. Let me say that again, because some of you are waking up. Let me say that again, because some of you are waking. Then there's the wolves, the third part of the godhead, her princes, in the midst of her, not the king, but the princes. You know who the princes are? The princes are the lower parts of the government, are like wolves eating prey. Now watch this. The middlemen, not just the government, just in the middle of the beast system. It's not the government, it's just the ones in the middle, the ones who have the power to make shit happen. That's who they mean when they say princes. Watch it. They shed blood. Didn't I tell you that the Unholy Trinity eats flesh and drinks blood? It's right here. They shed blood. Watch this. That's not enough. The wolves want the soul. Apollo for the wolf. Watch this. And all of this is done so they can get rich. That's the princes. Now, Bernetta, but who was the ancient dogman? Who was the ancient werewolf? The first recorded werewolf of the ancient time was Anubis. Anubis was the god of the dead. Anubis was the guardian of the gates of hell. Anubis was the guardian of death. Anubis was the one who led you to the afterlife. Let's take a look. Hold on. Hold on. Man, they got rid of my damn shit. They got rid of it. Okay, let's keep going. I don't even know what that is. I screenshotted it and it disappeared. Okay, now watch this. Why is Anubis Wep-Wawet? Thank you, the wolf god. Why is it important for us to understand Wep-Wawet and for us to understand the dogman, the werewolf today? The goal of those at the top is a post-human society. We saw that in order for transhumanism to take place, they must use technology to install the beast. Did anyone catch that? Did everyone catch that? Okay, now, okay, now watch this. So the rulers at the top want a post-human society. In order to become post-human, one would have to be initiated. Now, you can't just be wet. because you have to go through death and resurrection. That would be Anubis. You have to be initiated into the dog clan. What is a wolf? A wolf is a dog. Did you catch that? And you must go through, you must die, go down into hell. Then you must go through the afterlife. Then become resurrected. Did you catch that? In order to be a son of God. Now, what is the Son of God? The Son of God in post-humanism is not a human with supernatural powers. The Son of God in the Unholy Trinity is a human with a mark that is a beast that turns you into a werewolf. The third part of the Unholy Trinity. Okay, let me repeat myself. To become post-human, the goal is not transhuman. Transhuman is the technology where they use to install the beast. You see, these people tell you transhumanism is just putting technology in the body. No, 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 no. The technology is to interface you with a beast. The goal is you have to become the beast. That's why they call it mark of the beast. They don't call it mark of technology. They call it mark of the beast, because you become what? A beast. To the Egyptians, the afterlife was a cosmic ocean. Why is that important? Why is the cosmic ocean important? Can I ask anyone, what is the majority? The largest organ in the body is called the interstitium. When we were taught this by Dr. Young, the interstitium is where all the fluids in the body is. That is your cosmic ocean. Ancient Egyptians believed that the afterlife was a journey across the cosmic ocean in the sky, as above, so below. They thought that the deceased would sail across this ocean in a boat, then break through an iron door to reach the realm of the gods. You see, I'm not making this up. You see, I'm not, okay, Mara, we're going to go there. Oh, we're going to go there to the cosmic ocean. Oh, we're going to go there because I showed you how they jammed up white people and turned them into vampires. I'm about to show you how they jam up black people. I'm about to show you how they jam us up. Oh, it's jamming time. It is said that Anubis swallowed billions of souls. Anubis was a dog man or a wolf man and recorded as the first werewolf. Anubis's clan was called the Hounds of Hell, or the Dogs of the Underworld. In order for you to resurrect as a clan member, as a son of God, under Anubis, you had to go through death and resurrection. When you resurrect, you will resurrect with power, strength, prowess, enhanced sight, enhanced smell. Does everyone remember the song, Snoop Doggy Dogg? Does everyone remember that song? Does everyone remember that song? They just got rid of the damn video. Okay, we're going to play that song. I am not going to play the audio. So you're going to have to read on the screen. Pay attention to what you see. Let's go. Read the caption. And this was geared at Black people. Pay attention. This is how they changed the cosmic ocean. I'm so sorry. Remember I told you, the key is the cosmic ocean. The cosmic ocean in the body are the fluids in the body. Look at how they used music to change the cosmic ocean in Black people's bodies. Remember I told you, God the vampire, God the spider. Now we're dealing with God the werewolf. Werewolves are dogs. Let's go. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Boom! Do you see that? Boom! Do you see that? Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Do you see that? Did you see that? Did you? Boom! Any hammers in the house? Any boulders in the house? Any rocks? Drop the rocks on their heads. We're taking no prisoners. Boom! We dropping boulders. We takes no prisoners. Any hammers in the house? I mean, where's my boulder people? Where's the rocks? Any frying pans? Any sizzling frying pans? Oh, we gonna play that again. How did they jam up the waters? How did they jam up the waters in Black people's bodies? We gonna play it again. Thank you for the hammer be exist. He says, I want this dog out of my house. Arf, 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 arf. Get this dog. Dog spelled backwards is what? Come on, drop the boulders on the zombies. It's since I'm making it up, and there is no unholy trinity. When you spell dog backwards, what do you get, my people? My people. You get we talking about the unholy trinity. Oh, but I'm not done dropping boulders on their head. Oh, we launching rockets on their heads. Asteroids raining on sizzling frying pan. Okay, let's watch it again. He said, get this dog out of my house. Boom! Hold on. I said, boom! Can anybody tell me what dog that is? Oh! Oh! Oh, Renetta's making it up about the unholy trinity. Oh! Renetta, she has an overactive imagination. Oh! 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 What dog do you see on this? I said, who does Snoop look like? Who does Snoop look? I knew. We're not done dropping boulders on their head. We're not done. Are you ready for rockets on their head? Who got the sizzling frying pan? We gonna wake the zombies up. Who does Snoop look like? I said who? I said who? I said who does Snoop look like? Who does Snoop? Oh, we gonna drop frying pans on their heads today. We dropping rocket launchers today. We sizzling frying pans today. Anubis! It gets worse. You don't believe me? There's an unholy trinity. And they were turning black people. And they were turning black people. They were initiating the black race into the sons of God. Is anybody on earth today? Come on, we're going to part 2. Now pay attention to what he says. Let's go back. I'm going to shut up. Pay attention to what he says. We're going to go again. Everybody ready? Let's go. Oh, what? What? Does anyone read what he said? Read the bottom. Where did he come from? 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 Yes, Joshua. That's for another video. I'm going to bang on their heads with that one, but that's not tonight. I already got that one lined up. Where did Snoop say he came from? It's on the screen. He came from where? Read up the screen. The depths of the... Okay. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. The Egyptians believed that the afterlife was a journey across the cosmic ocean in the sky. Now, who guarded the afterlife? Who guarded the afterlife? Who guarded the afterlife? Who guarded the afterlife? They've been initiated. Black people into the sons of God. The dog clan. The tribe of Anubis. For 20 to 30 something. Anubis was the god of the afterlife. And the afterlife was what? A cosmic ocean. Where did Snoop, where did he say he came from? He said, I came from the depths of the sea. You're following? They used the bat to initiate whites into the godhead. And they used Anubis to initiate blacks into the Godhead. Now, can anybody tell me where in the body or what in the body is the depth of the ocean? What fluid is the ocean in the body? I'll wait. The blood! Did you catch that? He said, from the depths of the sea back to the block. They used heavy metal and the bat to program whites. And they used the cosmic ocean and the dog to program blacks. Did you catch that? Blood plasma, cerebral, spinal fluid. All the fluids made by the body is the depths of the sea, is the cosmic ocean in you. But did you guys catch what I was trying to show you? They used, watch this, they used, now watch this. They used the bat in heavy metal to transform bingo whites. And they used the dog via rap to transform blacks. And they initiated hundreds of millions. Now watch this. Are you ready for another hammer? When they sing the chorus, they say, Snoop Doggy Dog, right? They say Snoop Doggy Dog, right? Okay, is that correct? I don't have a good singing voice, so just ignore me on my singing. Okay, hold on. Too many stuff open, okay? These people are just, these people deleted all Madame. You know, these people went and deleted Madame stuff. Now, watch this. They went and deleted my, let's see if I have it saved here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I got it saved. Now, the phonetic sound, remember, Snoop came out with that, what, 30 years ago? 20 years ago? He was called Snoop Doggy Dog. Snoop Doggy Dog. Doggy. 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 What's the phonetic sound of doggy? It's on the screen right here. The phonetic sound of doggy is right here. Does anyone see anything interesting about the phonetic sound of doggy? George! Snoop Doggy Dog. How long ago was that song? How long ago did Snoop say I came from the depths of the sea? As the dog E. What is the symbol? What is the symbol? 30 years. What is the symbol? For Doge. Doge, the symbol for Doge is a dog. And what is Elon Musk bringing into the government? Doge. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Snoop Doggy Dog. Why did he just say Snoop Dogg? Why did he say Dog E? Dog E. Dog E. And he told you where he came from. He came from the depths of the sea. Anubis takes people through the depths of the sea. Woo! Snoop was telling you, the dog E, the Doge is coming, and his job was to initiate black people into the dog E. The heavy metal Ozzy Osbourne was to tell the people, the white people, the vampire, the head vampire is coming. And his job was to initiate the white people into the vampire. You know who the vampire is? You want to know who the vampire is? Oh, I'm about to hit you. Hold on. Sekhmet is the oldest vampire, and Sekhmet is a lion, lion of the tribe of Judah. You get it? Is it beginning to make sense? Is it beginning to make sense? Snoop Doggy Dogg. This is why they changed the language. And they started to use the occult term on women, calling women bitches, because a female dog is a bitch. We were being all initiated. Some unto the spiders, some unto the vampires, some unto the werewolves. Now, black people are not exclusively a part of Anubis. It is not an exclusive club. Anyone they jam up will be swallowed. Have you been swallowed? Swallowed. I've been swallowed. Whites are not only vampires. There are black vampires, there are Asian vampires. Anyone they could jam up became a vampire. And then the spider. Do you see the unholy trinity? I can go on, but I think I'll stop there. There's way more I can go on. Oops. There's way more I can talk about, but I'm going to stop there for now. But I wanted to show you this video. These bastards keep stealing my damn. Hold on. These retards keep deleting my damn videos. Hold on. I want to show you this. Hold on. Hey, what the hell is this? Oh, God. Why are these people pissing me off? I just want the damn video to play. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. This is a mountain. I want you to look carefully at the mountain. The mountain is shaped like a dog. And as the sun moves, the mountain starts off as a human head. As the sun moves, the mountain morphs into a dog until finally you see the creature controlling the human, transforming the human into a dog, what you would call a dog man. Do you see the creature here? I can mark up the dog and the creature for you to see, and you can see the creature's jaggly, snargly teeth right here. The first head of the Sphinx was Anubis. Yes. Yes. Are you seeing it? Let me play the video. Oops, sorry. You see it? And there is one who's behind all of this. It is the serpent. The serpent, but not just a regular serpent, not a Leviathan serpent, but a parasite serpent. There's way more I could show you, but we went on for long enough. If you want me to highlight, I can highlight really quickly. Let's highlight the dog, mark up. This is the dog's ears. The dog kind of looks like it does look like a pharaoh's headdress. See the dog's ears here? This is the dog's eyes here. You see it? Now, if you erase all of this, hold on. Oh, cancel. Now, here comes the creature. I'm going to mark it up. See the creature parasite that's causing the human to turn into. Look at the snaggly teeth of the creature. This is what a mountain began to reveal to me. Renetta, they're transforming people. Yeah, Trump said it was actually J.D. Vance. Haitians do not eat cats and dogs. I lived around the poorest Haitians. Haitians do not eat cats and dogs. Now, could that have been people they released from the underground who they were experimenting on? Yes. Because you know they're in Haiti experimenting on Haiti, right? Experimenting on Haitians. Okay? You following? That's the evil creature. You know what? There's something that I need to read. I'm glad I didn't stop. Let me go because I got to show you something. Hold on. Let's find it here. So we showed you Snoop Dogg. I got to read this to you. Now, what's behind all of this is a parasitic serpent. It is not a regular snake. Let me say this again. What is behind all of this is an ancient parasite that looks like a snake. Okay? Let me read to you. Now, this guy, he's dead now, Tex Mars. He was at the conspiracy conference in San Jose, California, and he was speaking about these two, right? The chosen person pointed their finger in his face, screaming at him How dare you say such things about God's chosen people? I'm talking now about a different serpent. The serpent, no, it's important that I show you guys this. It's important that I really show you guys this, because I wasn't going to show you. But let me show you. Hold on. The serpent is called, the serpent that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Apophis, the external serpent that is under the East Coast. Okay? We're talking about the ancient parasitic serpent that the Egyptians were fighting. It's called the Guinea worm, Dracunculus medinensis. Yes, the name of the serpent is called Dracunculus or Dracunculus medinensis. Is a parasite that was known about since ancient times. You ready for this? That parasite was called the fiery serpent. And that parasite is where they get the symbol in modern medicine. The Guinea. Well, yes, K. Wright. Donald Marshall talks about this parasite. So we know about Apophis. Apophis is the serpent in the watery depths. We're talking about the serpent in the watery depths inside the body that they are using to turn humans to dogs, to turn humans to spider people, to turn humans to werewolves, and to turn humans to vampires. And that serpent is a parasite. Okay? This serpent was, and that serpent today is the symbol in medicine. Now, let me read this to you, because this is important. I'll close this out, because I got too many open. Listen carefully to what this person told Tex Mars. Tex Mars says, taking advantage of a brief interlude to his continuing barrage of outrage, because that's what they do when you tell them the truth. Tex Mars said, sir, you say that these people are a superior race to others. May I ask, why do you say that? Who made you superior? Didn't your people, like the Gentiles, originate in the Garden of Eden? Aren't their DNAs not normal DNA? This was the answer he received. Not batting an eye, the man answered, and frankly, his answer set me back for a moment. He said, we are not the same, he said. He said, we are a separate species. We were put on this planet by superior, intelligent reptiles from another dimension. Our masters say we are the people of the serpent. You can read it here. Here's the link. What is behind changing the human race? You must understand transhumanism clearly. Transhumanism is but one phase in the full process. The full process is whereby they create gods on earth resurrected from the dead. And in order to do that, it requires a serpent parasite, not Apophis. Apophis is the serpent in the watery depths of the sea. Apophis is the serpent, the Ouroboros in the universe. Not that serpent. But the serpent parasite, the medical symbol, the serpent Asclepius, the caduceus. I'm going to show you the caduceus. Why this is the most important thing. You need to understand. The caduceus is the parasite latching onto the spine. Do you understand the caduceus? This is your spine. The origin of this medical symbol comes from the fiery serpent called Dracula medinensis. This is the one. This is the parasite. That is the beast. Let me say that again. They are telling you that the beast is technology. No, 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 no. Technology installs the beast. Did you catch that? They are telling you that the beast is technology. They got it all wrong. No. Technology installs the beast. That's the point, Hadi. It's to alter the DNA. Why the spine? Because all of the information that the body needs is in the cerebral spinal fluid. And that is where the beast will wrap around. It is not technology. Remember, it's called the mark of the beast, not the mark of technology. It is called the mark of the beast. The technology installs the parasite. The parasite alters the DNA to make you the sons of God. God the vampire, God the werewolf, and God the spider. I sent you the link. This is the book you can read all about the serpent they worship. And it's the serpent going up your spine. Did everyone catch that? They inducted whites into becoming vampires. And they inducted blacks to becoming dogs, dogmen. Because Jordan Maxwell told you, you people don't understand. It's a zodiac, not a zodiac, because it's a zoo. Did you guys learn anything today? Did I educate you guys today? Did you learn anything today? Did I educate you today? And always remember, the cosmic ocean is the water, the fluids in your body. There is a cosmic ocean that is the seven seas, or the seven seas and the oceans. There is a cosmic ocean in space, but there is a cosmic ocean in your body. And when he said, out of the depths of the sea and back to the block, he's talking about the cosmic ocean in space, the cosmic ocean deep under the sea, and the cosmic ocean in your body. You're following? Protect the waters of Nun. Protect the waters of Nun. They are after the waters in your body. Don't let them get it. Because remember, The beast must rise up out of the sea. You know what that sea is? The sea is in you and me. They are on the planet, turning humanity into beasts. And that is what is written in their sacred texts. We must turn the human race into beasts in order for us to become the light of God. They are turning humans into beasts. And the way they are doing it is by tampering with the waters of none. That is the cosmic waters in your body. That is the cosmic waters around you. And that is the waters of heaven. To win this battle, protect the waters of none. Yeah? That's my point, Hadi. It's the endocrine system, but it's the fluids in the body. Not today, B. But thank you for that. It's the fluids in the body. Because they said, listen to carefully what they said. They said the beast will rise up out of the waters. I'm telling you, they're meaning that humanity will turn to savage animals. Be careful what you ingest and inject into the waters in your body, because they're anticipating a beast to rise up out of it. Do not become a beast for beasts. All right, guys. Love you guys. Understand, the mark of the beast is not technology. No, technology installed the beast. Love you guys. Love each other. And we'll meet again. If you want to book a consultation, you got the website. Love you. Love each other. And I'm going to be posting the next video for us to study, because we're going to be studying movies for this year's group training. Love you. Love each other. Walk in purity. Keep your hands clean. Keep your heart pure. And keep the waters of none, the waters in your body, as clean and as pure as possible, so you don't become a beast. They need you to become a beast in order for them to ascend. No, 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 no. You are no beast. You are no beast. Love yourself. Love each other. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.